Hey guys, it's Lillian and we're back with Legends Arceus. Okay, time to take on Electrode. So, even though you're doomed to fail, you still wish to pitch yourself against Electrode. I'm ready to battle. Heh, you've got a deal more pluck than you have sense, I'll give you that. A word of advice, don't stop moving while you're battling Electrode, or you'll be dead in no time. Forgot how blunt this game can be. Bunch of Voltorb. Ah. There he is. Lord of the Hollow, Electrode. Ouch. Oh, this is quite a bit. Okay. Just keep running. Ouch. Well, I've got him down to half. Ouch. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ow. Oh. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, when it looks like Electrode is about to explode, hurry and get as far as... Well, I know that much. You can carry over some of the progress. Yeah, that's what I... Keep previous progress. Let's make this easier on myself, not harder. I wasn't throwing bombs. That probably part of that time. Maybe not the whole time, but... Really? Ouch. Really? You have to do this? I know you're frenzied, but surely we can come to a compromise. Ouch. So close. There we go. Not so tough now, are ya? Whew. That was quite the battle. Aw, feeling better, Electrode? Oh, the zap plate. We did need that. There he goes. Oh, for shame! What utter calamity! I agreed to make those accursed bombs, yes, but now that Almighty Sinnoh's precious blessing has vanished forever, it's just so unbearably sad. Is that how you see it? Electrode looks relieved to me. Glad its suffering's ended, probably. Oh, come on, Adaman. Seriously? That's just your wishful thinking, nothing more. All your preaching doesn't ruffle me one bit, but if Almighty Sinnoh grows angry with me because of this, I don't know what I'll do. I arrive right on schedule. Hi, Ingo. Now what did you bother coming back for? Only to say that I recalled some things after Lolian did me the honor of traveling with me. Things to do with a world where I believe I lived before my memories were lost. Most people there caught Pokemon, lived with them, formed supportive partnerships with them. And then there were the Pokemon trainers. The ones we called Pokemon trainers were truly devoted to their craft. They always looked towards the next challenge and had Pokemon battles every chance they got, all to help themselves and their Pokemon grow. Through battle, trainers forged bonds of understanding with their Pokemon, and with their opponents and their Pokemon too. With everything, I suppose. If Pokemon and people work together, we can forge new paths forward. We'll be lost to history if we go on believing only Pokemon can be strong, or if we go on fearing them instead of understanding them. Interesting. Was your world like Ingo described too, Lillian? It sure was. I'd never thought such a world could exist. Oh, once again, the brilliant Warden Melly has realized something rather clever. It's not just my Pokemon that need to be strong, it's me as well. The greater my valor and might, the more my Pokemon can reach their potential. I wonder if Almighty Sinnoh will be pleased once I've achieved exactly that. Hey Adaman, share with me again the wisdom of Almighty Sinnoh passed down among our clan. Alright, open your ears, shut that big mouth, and listen well, my friend. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger, offer only friendship to those around you. Give not into sorrow, give not into anger, bring not Almighty Sinnoh to sorrow, for that is when time's flow will cease. And there you have it. Bravo, excellent. Please, all of you, do your best and run towards the destination, an even higher state. Of course, your higher state is clear, Lillian. It surely lies with the next lord. Now, this time I really will make the complete return trip to Jubilife Village. Perhaps with someone like Lillian to show that Pokemon need not be feared, the people of Hisui will find new tracks forward. Now, begging your pardon, I owe Commander Kamado my report. Until next time, Lillian. Bye, Ingo. Can we find a way to honor our past while also forging a better future? Maybe that's what Almighty Sinnoh really wants from us. After all, it rules over all time, and it created everything there is. Be ready to shield your eyes, Galaxy Grunt. I'm going to polish up both myself and Electrode until our strength and brilliance are blinding. Good for you, man. Good for you. Alright. It's too bad that there's not a camp here, because there will be eventually. However, not now. Okay. Hey, Professor. Caught 7 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? I must have done this in between episodes. I did a little bit more grinding, and it's time for me to go up in rank, so that's good. Okay. Back to the village. Let's be off to the village then. Time to report to Commander Kamado. All my hard work has paid off. Let's see. Just a few things to store away for now. And it looks like there's a couple more requests that I need to go pick up. I know I've managed to grab some stuff for current requests. Hey, what's up? What's that Pokemon up there? What's its name? What's it do? Which one? Oh, Magikarp? It's a Magikarp. Magikarp? Why is it called Magikarp? Is it a cool Pokemon? Is it strong? Can it fly? It's pretty cool. It's cool? Why is it cool? Which part is cool? Tell me, tell me. Tell me more, please, please. You're gonna go learn about Magikarp, right? Can you tell me when you're all done with its page in your Pokédex? Do I have Magikarp's Pokédex complete? I know I caught a bunch. No, it's almost done. Okay, there's one more over here. What am I going to do? At this rate, I'll make a real fool of myself in front of Conlon. Eh? Oh, hello. You're one of those kids from the Survey Corps, right? Ah, you might actually be the person I need to help me out with a little research. My boy Conlon and I are planning to head to Prelude Beach at night to try and find the ghosts that are rumored to haunt the place. But ghosts scare the daylights out of me. My son. Yep, he's terrified of them. You'd think we could just not go and call it a day, but no, I'm afraid his little heart's set on this. But a fellow can't really stay scared of ghosts forever, right? That's just too tragic. For my boy, I mean. So maybe if I study up on ghosts, I can find a way to help my boy conquer his fears. If you got any research data on spooky Pokemon, Ghastly would be a good one. I'd be mighty grateful if you share it with me. What is... I know I've caught a few. I'm just not sure that the dex is completed. Yep, it's only halfway completed. Alright, I know somebody wanted a parasect, and I did catch one. Let's see. Right there. Oh, do you have a parasect for me? I sure do. This is a lovely mushroom and all, but where's the parasect you promised me? You can't be saying this mushroom is actually... Sure is. Yeah! The mushroom, it turned around! No, you're saying this thing is a Pokemon, not a mushroom. And yet, call it a forager's intuition, but 20 long years of picking tells me something is amiss. Yes, I'm sure of it. This thing that turned to look at me just now, it's definitely a mushroom. Ha, had you for a minute there. Please forgive my shroom humor, but could you imagine? To think, a Pokemon that's really just a mushroom. Such a thing is the stuff of fiction, right? What was... You wanted a Combi from a specific place? Yeah, okay. I don't have the Combi quite yet. Was there any more requests that I've managed to fulfill? Don't have that. I'm still working on that. Oh, I do have an extra one. Oh, I do need to talk to that person. Oh, I did catch that. Don't have that. I do need to grab some crunchy salt because I definitely have that. Not Cherim. Oh, and there's another one to pick up, I guess. Have you brought us one of the 3-leaf Pokemon back to us? I did. I should have an extra one to give. This one will do fine. Ah, yes, there's no mistaking these lovely leaves. This precious darling is the one we need. Now then, Petalil, my dear, would you be so kind as to share a few of your leaves with us? Hello again, young lady. Did you find that plant I asked you for? Uh-oh. A Pokemon? Oh my, it seems we've been discovered. Petalil here is just sharing its leaves so we can make our medicine, Shinon. No need to panic. Huh? The medicine ingredients came from this Pokemon the whole time? You know how scared I am of Pokemon. I'm sorry, but I just can't make this medicine anymore. This phobia of yours has gone on long enough. Pokemon scare you because you know nothing of them, yes? But your ignorance should worry you far more than the unknown, my dear. The Galaxy team even set up the survey course so we could all learn more about Pokemon. Would you have their efforts to go to waste? I understand what you're saying, but I can't just get over my fear right away. Though, I guess the Survey Corps works hard out there in the wild too, even if it's scary. Okay, I'll do my best to get over my fear. I'll start by learning more about this Pokemon and really getting to know it. Lily! Well, that's all done. Okay. I have the Remoraid to show that one person. Still need to go find Wanda. And grab some crunchy salt. And there's one more quest from these kids. Wow, you're amazing. I want a partner Pokemon too. I was trying to talk to your friend. Oh, hey, survey lady. Know what you need to do to be a super awesome member of the Galaxy team? Be super brave? Nope. I mean, I guess that's also important, but you also need to have a partner Pokemon. With a great partner Pokemon backing you up, you'll be as strong as 100 people. I really want to catch a Pokemon on my own someday, so I've been throwing balls to get my aim spot on. Now I think I'm ready to practice with real Pokeballs. I bet you have loads of them since you're in the survey cart and all. You think you could give me 5 of your Pokeballs? I mean, that's fine. Go ahead and have them. Woohoo! Now I can catch a partner Pokemon on my own! Here's a reward just for you, some grit dust. It was super hard to collect, so I hope you like it. If you want to know more about what it does, you should just ask Captain Zizu. She knows all about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go practice loads with the Pokeballs you gave me. If you find a Pokemon that'd be a great partner for me, just let me know so I can go catch it. That's adorable. That's right. Did you bring one of those Pokemon with 2 tail fins to show me? I did. It's hiding. Oh, here we go. The way it wiggles its fins is so adorable. It's like they're fluttering in the wind. You've outdone yourself on this one. Thanks so much for taking on my request. From now on, you Survey Corps folks have my full support. Keep giving it your all out there. Okay. Now all I need is to get the crunchy salt and head into the Galaxy Hall. Okay, we can store some of this stuff. Just need 3 pieces. It took me a long time to find the crunchy salt because it's not easily accessible. So hopefully Taohua appreciates this gift. Hello, sir. Oh-ho, if it isn't the Survey Corps' recruit who quelled the Lord of the Isles. Has Choi sent you to do the negotiating for him again? You're looking a little perplexed, wondering why this old man gets so stubborn over selling the shopkeeper a few things. Well, maybe I'll tell you if you bring me 3 hunks of crunchy salt first. Brought what I asked for already? No less than I expected of you. Wish I could persuade you to join my corps. Now then, would you let me have the 3 hunks of that crunchy salt? Here you go. Ah, crunchy salt, the Coronet Highlands' finest feature. If you see it in the wild, don't pass it over as if it were just another rock. This translucent mineral's great for making a potent Pokemon lure. You've got to break it up with a hammer, then get the hunks in a mortar and crunch them right up. Grind them into a powder. Mix that powder with another ingredient and pack the mix together, and you'll get a crunchy cake that Pokemon love to munch on. Well, I can't send you back to Choi a failure since you so kindly brought me this crunchy salt. Tell him I'll set him up with new wares. Ah, I forget. You wanted to know what happened between me and Choi? Well, that whelp made off with my dearest treasure. I'll never let him live it down. Yeah, I had a feeling I knew exactly what the trouble between you two was. Okay, let's go talk to Choi real quick. And then report to Captain Silene, because I still need to do that too. We've got new goods in stock thanks to you, but you seem troubled. Is something the matter? Taohua told me. He said I took his treasure, did he? That's one way to put it, but the story's not so simple. Please believe me for now that it's nothing you ought to worry about. Given what a fine customer you are, I imagine, I'll end up giving you the full story at some point. In any case, we've got excellent new items on our shelves. Do buy some. And then I'll talk to Commander Kamado, and you'll be like, oh, can you get me something that only grows in the next area? Because this guy's giving me more grief. Well, there's more missions over here. with Clefairy's Moonlit Dance. A stare from the supply corps says he'd like us to look into something about the habits of Clefairy. Find out more from him about the particulars and lend him your expertise. Okay. Talk to Captain Silene real quick. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. There you go. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. 5th star rank. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 5th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Wing Balls. Pokemon up to level 65 will obey your orders reliably. Rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have this as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. So, Wing Balls. Excellent. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Yeah, would be nice to just get up to 10th rank, so I wouldn't have to worry about Pokemon obedience. Alright, Commander. So Warden Melly believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trial set by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that is the case or not, but it does beg the question, why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be it from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is that space-time rift anyway? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on then, to the Wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. Even more mochi. Dinner's on Kamado tonight. Eat your fill. Food always tastes better when you're not the one paying it. Oh, what an enticing aroma! My appetite just went through the roof! This is generous for the boss. Well, I've heard talk that our progress surveying Pokemon has made gathering ingredients a less onerous, or at least less dangerous task. But we could talk about how you've gone from being some nobody from nowhere to basically the hero of Hisui. Indeed, taking on such perilous duties has earned you a great deal of trust, Lillian. It's like I always say, behavior is a mirror that reflects one's true nature. You let your actions do the speaking for you, Lillian, and the message is clear as day. It doesn't matter one whit where you came from, you're part of the Survey Corps in Jubilife Village now. The next day. Isn't it nice getting up early? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Kamado's invitation today in a timely manner. Well, I got that same invitation, and I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Come on, no need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake-up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we can all guess what the commander wants with us. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway. Just gonna automatically take me there, because that would be nice. Look at that. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. On to the next one! When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble. Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you. The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. He is also the largest of the nobles, according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalug, the final lord, and perhaps in doing so, we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Avalug may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of the Alabaster Icelands. Until then... No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people still regard you with suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible, and to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Gah! Captain? Oh, it's a Wurmple. Abra, teleport this Wurmple outside at once! So, you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hisui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the Survey Corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders, see your mission through. Okay, it's probably a good thing that we leveled up too, so... the Sea's Legend. A report has been filed concerning a sighting of a mysterious Pokemon. Already time for that? Ah, jolly good choice there, Lolian. I see you've taken on that request I posted. Let me fill you in right away then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little ways out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some sort of Pokemon. From the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to the Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Iskin of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Oh. Hey, Iskin. I got your message, Professor Laventon. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows about much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess I wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I'll just take my leave here then. Solve the mystery. Of course, you have another request. Never, never, you whelp! That's rough. Oh, dear customer, I'm sorry you had to see that. I asked Taohua to supply me with some new goods, but he simply won't do business with me. I truly hate to keep imposing like this, but would you please try to make him see reason? You do well to bring him a token of goodwill. Perhaps some sand radishes? 3 ought to do. New wares yet again. Let's see. Oh, good. I do have a star piece and some stardust. Okay, you don't really have anything that I'm interested in, unfortunately. You have a new request. The color of your clothing can make all the difference in the world, don't you think? You think? Absolutely. I bet you would like to dress up in your favorite color. I want to make clothing in new colors, but I can't get a hold of the right materials. If you happen to have red shards, blue shards, and green shards, would you kindly give me one of each? Oh. I haven't had a space-time distortion yet, else I would give you those. There's a new request all the way over there. What side of the buildings? Okay, it was on the far side. Time to leap through town again. Oh, this is the Burmy request. I'm telling you, Burmy is the Pokemon with a cloak made of leaves. No, Burmy cloaks are made of minerals like sand and rock. I'm quite sure of it. Ha, if it ain't covered in trash, it ain't a Burmy. Ha, this conversation is getting us nowhere. Are you both sure you've actually seen a Burmy before? It wasn't some other Pokemon? We might ask you the same thing. I've seen Burmy here in Hisui, and I've seen them back in my own region too. And guess what? They're all covered in trash. Oh my, you must have gotten confused somehow, my dear. Please, both of you, we are just repeating the same arguments over and over at this point. Hey, you're from the Survey Corps, aren't you? We could figure out which one of us is right pretty quick if someone brought us an actual Burmy. Catch one and come show it to us, would you? Do I even have all 3 Burmies? I definitely have 2. Oh, I do have all 3 Burmies. Yup, this is a Burmy, alright. It's similar, dear, I'll grant you that, but this must be a different species. Yeah, I ain't buying it. This ain't a Burmy. Well, if the real deal can't convince these two, I guess we'll need to look at the fake Burmy, too. Could you try and catch both of the so-called Burmy that my companions here were talking about? Okay, you said that it's this one. Take a good look, both of you. This little one is the real Burmy. I guess it looks pretty similar, but there's no way this is a Burmy. Yeah, I gotta agree. Where's its trash at, huh? Honestly, how can someone still be in doubt after seeing a real Burmy right up close? I suppose we'll need to compare it to those false Burmy to prove the point. Can you carry on until you've brought both the Burmy lookalikes these two spoke of, my dear? Got that Burmy yet? The trash-covered one? I do. Oh, now that's a Burmy and no mistake. Huh? I don't know about that. Indeed, this Pokemon is no Burmy. Well, we've seen all each other's, supposed real Burmy, but we're no closer to agreeing on anything. Nothing else for it. Let's have Professor Laventon decide. The Burmy he chooses to put in the Pokedex will be considered the real Burmy. Once you complete Burmy's Pokedex entry, come back and show us what it says, will you? I have no idea if that Pokedex entry is finished. Oh, it is. So that's how it is. It seems all our Burmy are indeed, well, Burmy. All 3 of them. So you're saying that Pokemon to the same species can come in forms as different as these? How incredible. I guess that means we're all in the right? Looks like we wasted our breath arguing. Geez, I'm sorry I was so harsh on both of you. No, I'm just as much at fault. But really, this whole escapade has taught us a lot about Pokemon. I'm truly glad. I apologize for getting a little heated back there too, but it all turned out well in the end. And sorry for getting you caught up in our mess. You did a great job clearing up our confusion. Now then, I'm feeling fired up to learn even more about Pokemon. If you find any other curious Pokemon, we'd love to hear about them. Well, I didn't expect to be done with that one so quickly. Okay, I think there's one thing I want to check out before we head to the Alabaster Icelands. Which is, I was exploring in the Coronet Highlands, trying to fill out my map. And I happened to find an unknown that was hiding. So I was trying to figure out, isn't there a way to get to the top of this building? There's definitely like an unknown up there, but maybe I have to go through Commander Kamado's office? Yeah, because I could see it up there. Unless there's a way to climb. No, because there's got to be a door up there. You don't have anything to say, Beauregard? How goes the surveying? We're getting along great here, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to Beautifred? He was supposed to evolve a long time ago, I bet. Beautifred evolved! Finally, it's become Silcoon! Just a little longer and it'll blossom into a Beautyfly. You could do it, Beautifred. Cask. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna evolve into... The Silcoon look suits my buddy for sure, but I can't wait to see it as a Beautyfly. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. Okay. Is there a door up here? I'm not so sure, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, there is a door up here. There we go. Now we've got 2 unknown. Need to collect the whole alphabet, though. All right. I don't think anything is stopping us from continuing on. Can I at least access my storage? I can. Okay. So, we're to make for the Alabaster Icelands. That's right. I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalug out in the Alabaster Icelands hasn't harmed a soul, as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalug's as huge and as strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess, I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Lolian out there, we'll be putting her in danger of real harm. But people say the frenzies that make the nobles suffer, right? So would it be a kindness to us to quell the Lord? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if this is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from quelling the nobles, or indeed from surveying any of the Pokemon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? Oh, protecting everyone? Indeed, the better we understand our Pokemon neighbors, the safer we'll all feel and be. But if the real goal of this mission is to quell a noble for quelling's sake rather than for the sake of scientific study, then... Professor? Nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless, I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Lolian? Then we will support you in it. How about I offer my support by giving you another shot at honing your battle skills? Again? Well, I'm gonna win. Yeah, but I'm still glad to get to battle you. I owe you a lot, you know. If you hadn't tumbled down to us, I might never have learned to battle alongside Pikachu. Alright. I think I have Luxray at the front. No, I have Typhlosion. Okay. Ghost versus Psychic. This will be fine. Okay. That's good. Staravia. Brave Bird. That's gonna hurt. Okay. No effect because it's a normal type, can't get hit by ghost type. Unless there's an ability that can do it, but this game doesn't have abilities. Thunderbolt's gonna hurt. And of course I did not teach Typhlosion the ground type move that it learned. Sorry, buddy. If only I'd done strong style. Let's go with... Oh, that's a bad idea. Let's go with Luxray. Battle decided. The way you battle makes fighting alongside Pokemon look like the most natural thing. Good luck on your mission in the Icelands. This sounds like it'll be a perilous one, dealing with a huge Pokemon like Avalugg. As for me, I'll set off for the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there, my girl. Alright, I guess we're going. Alabaster Icelands. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to these Alabaster Icelands, apart from Tauhua leading the Odd Supply Corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another, dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Irida and Ottoman to keep yourself safe. Lonely and brisk out here, isn't it? Just a bit. How aren't you freezing? Freezing? I'm practically sweating. If you think this is bad, just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Yes, yes, believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is? You're talking about that Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's Legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder? Where else indeed? Ready to go, Lolian? Sure, stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalug's Legacy, Lolian. Take care on your way. Alright, I guess we're headed out. Oh look, snow rent. Okay, I still need to raise friendship with this Roselia. And I do need tumblestones to make more Pokeballs. Need to keep my eye out for radishes. It feels like everything in this game is just aggressive. There's another alpha nearby. Oh. Yeah, that alpha Abomasnow would definitely do it. And alpha Glalie. Don't mind me, I'm just gathering tumblestones. I said don't mind me. Well, that's not gonna be good. Is there a Bergmite? Because I don't see a Bergmite. Hey guys. Long time no see. Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. This gentleman is Avalug's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. Show some respect, Adaman. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Lolian, right, of the Galaxy team? Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalug? He's in a frenzy. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could cause trouble to others. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it that your heart tells you to do? To quell his frenzy. Our mighty lord of the tundra, Avalug, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalug's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our Pokemon from our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling. I guess let's start. My musculature is as hard and as unyielding as ice. Think you can break through? Glalie. Okay, I am sending out Typhlosion. And you have a Frostlass. Clay. Okay, well, Glalie's down. Oh, Frostlass is weaker. It's also a ghost type. Well, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Outstanding! I'm as tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose all you can get on with it now. This one's all right. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Lolian, but I'll vouch for her. Then if you insist on quelling Avalug's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll need to be able to fly, which means you need braviary. Long story short, you've got to seek out a young lady named Sabi. Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean. Isn't Avalug one of the Pearl's clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalug's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneasler can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach by air, with Braviary's help. Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalug's legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it to within 6 feet of the top. Might makes right, or at least height. And about Savi, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head to Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Savi! My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you meant about Sabi, but why would she be up there? Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Savi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Hey, Savi. Hello, my name's Savi. Nice to meet you, Lolian. Same to you. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalug's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Braviary! And there she goes. Catch up to Savi. Where did Savi go? Wait, is that's a new request. She's all the way over there? Sheesh. I think it would behoove me to take on the request up north, because that request should be to set up a new camp. I came to set up another base camp, but I don't spy Craig from the construction corps. I told him to meet me near the base of the falls here in the Alabaster Islands, so where is he? He's not the type to usually get lost, so I'm honestly a bit worried. Do me a favor, would you find Craig for me? And no hints as to where Craig is? Oh, look at that. Well, Craig wasn't in here, but I found a wisp. Oh. Hey, buddy. That's gonna hurt. Sorry, Roselia. There we go. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna cut it for this episode. So, if you guys like what you saw, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!